What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play Ocarina of Time 3D Master Quest. In the last episode, we infiltrated Gerudo's fortress, freed all the carpenters, and I guess became an honorary member of the Gerudo, which is kinda cool. In this episode, well, before we cross, like, the Haunted Wasteland and make our way into the Desert Colossus, there's a couple of things that I want to take care of here in Gerudo's fortress. So, let's hop on Epona and head up towards the back, because there's this very large open area where we can sort of play a minigame on horseback, which is kind of cool. So let's head over here and talk to this lady. You know what? This is fine. Let's just talk to her. Hey, newcomer, you have a fine horse. I don't know where you stole it from, but okay, how about this horseback archery challenge? Once the horse starts galloping, shoot the targets with your arrows. Let's see how many points you can score. You get 20 arrows. If you can score 1,000 points, that will give you something good. Do you want to try for 20 rupees? Alright, let's do it. So this minigame can be kind of difficult, but once you sort of get in the rhythm, it becomes fairly simple. So first things first, grab your bow, tilt it to the side, and just once you aim at one of those pots, just immediately pull back, and you'll sort of get in the rhythm of being able to hit all those pots just like so. Obviously, they're worth 100 points each. The center of these targets are worth 100 points. The outer ring, I think, is worth like 60, and even farther than that is worth like 30. You only get 20 arrows, so the max score you can get is 2,000. And, oh, I am not doing very good right now, am I? There we go, that's a little bit better. At least we got over the 1,000 point, like, minimum, so we beat the minigame. Hooray, guys. Not too bad. That was actually pretty bad, not gonna lie. Fantastic, you're a true master. I will give this to you. Keep improving yourself. Thankfully, it was good enough to get this piece of heart. So only 2 more to get, guys. And both of those pieces of heart we can get very, very soon. Anyways, let's talk to her one more time. Hey, newcomer, this is our horseback archery field. After a lot of hard practice and training, we finally have the skill to hit the bullseyes while riding like the wind. If you think your riding skills are up to it, you should come and try. It's a dangerous sport, but it's fun. I guess I have to actually be on Epona in order to initiate the minigame, which I guess sort of makes sense. So let's just do this real quick. Come on, Epona, work with me, girl. Get in there. Alright, there we go. Hey, rookie, you're looking good. Show me your skill again. You can always try to better your score. My personal best is 1,500 points. You want to try for 20 rupees? Alright, so 1,500 is the score to beat. I'm actually not too sure if I can do this, considering, you know, my last performance was not that great. Normally, like, I can hit, like, maybe 1,700 to 1,800 without really trying, but it's been a while since I played this minigame, so cut me some slack, guys. Alright, let's try and get some good points on this target, or just 60 points. That's not that great, but alright, we still got 10 arrows left, so, you know, we got some time to rank up those points. Getting the 1,500 is, not too hard. As long as you make sure, like, all of your arrows at least hit something, you should be able to break that score. Come on, there we go. Alright, and almost there. Just a couple of more arrows on this last target, and we should be golden. Bam. 1,540. Just barely did it, but you know what? I will take it. I'll be darned, you're the ultimate master. I will give you an item suitable for the master. This quiver is very important to me. I want you to have it. Take good care of it, okay? I sure will. And with this quiver, we can now hold up to 50 arrows. Nice. That's going to be super helpful. Anyways, though, since I did talk to that lady when I wasn't riding Epona, I'm pretty sure the game actually sets my spawn location, like, right in front of her, which is helpful because I do want to play the Sun Song and make it nighttime, since there is a golden Skulltula that we need to collect. And yes, good. Thank goodness it, like, spawned me up here, because otherwise it would have put me, like, all the way back down where the fortress is, and that is just kinda ridiculous. So I'm glad that that little trick is there in order to let you spawn up in this area. But yeah, all the way down here on, like, the other side of the target range is the golden skull to the right in the center. So let's get ourselves 100 points and a golden Skulltula. Ta-da! There we go. Alright, so now that we got that, let's actually make it daytime again. That way we can go back to where we just were and I don't have to walk all the way back because I'm lazy. But also because, I don't know, I just like it when it's daytime. Plus, we're going to be crossing the Haunted Wasteland, and I'm not even sure you can do that at nighttime. I'm fairly certain you probably could. I've just never done it before, so whatever. Someone in the comments can let me know, though, for sure. Anyways, Epona, where you at, girl? You're always running away from me when I'm not looking, just like every girlfriend I've ever had. Alright, Epona, literally, where are you? Oh, there you are. That was super delayed. Epona, man, you so crazy. Girl, I love you, but you do some really weird things in this game, not gonna lie. Alright, so now that we got Epona, let's ride back down to the fortress. Yeah, that's really the only reason why I called her. I didn't want to walk to the fortress, so I just figured I would call Epona. Like, we can't even bring Epona into the Haunted Wasteland, so I'm only going to be using her for like a short distance, but hey, I mean, it beats walking, so I'll take it any day. Alright, Epona, you done good, horse, you done good. Thanks for the lift. And now, let's enter the Haunted Wasteland. And now, we gotta pass those 2 trials that the Gerudo Gatekeeper was telling us about. So this should be interesting. Okay, so, make sure you're constantly moving when you're on the sand, otherwise you will sink down. But here's the first trial that the Gatekeeper was talking about, crossing the Sea of Sand. All you have to do is long shot right across. You can actually use your hover boots to walk up the sand as well, but long shotting is a lot faster. The second trial is sort of split up into 2 parts. The first part is just following these flags that are sort of placed in the sand here. So, like, the next flag will appear the second you get to, you know, whatever flag you are currently walking to. That's sort of how the draw distance works. Anyways, though, if we keep following these eventually, it should lead us to, like, a midway point where, we can find, like, a miniature fortress, if you will. Yeah, there it is. So, this thing is sort of here to, like, lead you directly into the second half of this trial, but you actually can go inside this thing, so let's climb down here real quick and see what's waiting in store for us down below. It's actually pretty important that you come down here because, guess what? There's a golden Skulltula down here. There's also like 2 torches that we can light up and sort of get a chest that contains a purple rupee, but I mean, that's not really that important. I'll grab anyways just because we're here though. Sort of back at like the very beginning of the second trial, you might have noticed there was a sign in the desert that was sort of pointing to the right. If you follow that sign, you'll actually get taken to a magic carpet shop, and I'm pretty sure the guy sells you bomb shoes for like 200 rupees. So yeah, he's kind of a scam artist. I really do not recommend buying from him. If you need bomb shoes like in a pinch for sure, just make your way over to Hyrule Castletown Marketplace. You can buy them there as a child for like super cheap. Anyways though, now that everything inside is done, let's head up here and check out this stone slab, shall we? One with the Eye of Truth shall be guided to the Spirit Temple by an inviting ghost. Alright then, let's stick on the Lens of Truth, and holy crud, there's the pose. So yes, this is going to be our guide through the Haunted Wasteland. Although, to be honest, not a very good guide. You do want to make sure you keep track of him, and don't stray too far off the beaten path, otherwise you will end up getting lost in the desert here. But to be honest, I really don't think this Poe knows where he's going, because he takes you all over the place, man. Like, you might think you know where to go, and you might be like, oh, I can just, you know, go directly to the 2 flags that sort of symbolize the exit to the Haunted Wasteland. But if you don't follow, like, this exact path, obviously the game will just boot you back out to Gerudo's Fortress, which kind of stinks. But, yeah, whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do. It is possible to, like, memorize this dude's path and, sort of go through this entire section without the Lens of Truth, but I have not ever taken the time to, you know, sit down and just memorize every single curvature and deviation that this guy takes. It's much easier for me to just use the lens. And with that, we should be just about done. There we go. So past the Haunted Wasteland, we arrive in... Wait for it. This is a real long intro. The Desert Colossus, and that is the Spirit Temple, the final temple of the game. I'm really looking forward to it. Now, One annoying thing about the Desert Colossus is that there are levers all over the place. They do not leave you alone. Haha, I'm so funny. No one's ever made that joke before. Anyway, so first things first, let's head over here to this cracked wall, drop a bomb, and wait for that to explode, because inside is, guess what? A Fairies Fountain. So you guys know the drill. Let's pull out that ocarina and play Zelda's Lullaby. Welcome, Link. I'm the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. More glowing energy! Hooray! And with that, we've got Nehru's Love. Nehru's Love is in effect for only a limited time, so use it carefully. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Goodbye, Great Fairy. Alright, so Nehru's Love, much like, Din's Fire or Pharaoh's Wind, is obviously a magic spell. When you use it, you pretty much become invincible. It uses just a little bit of magic, though. I know it sort of says the cost is like max, but it only uses maybe 25% of your magic meter, which seems like a lot, but I mean, it lasts for a really, really long time, and you take no damage when you wear it, so it's pretty dang useful. Anyways, let's head over here, because I'm pretty sure at nighttime a Skulltula does appear on, like, this palm tree, so we need to wait it out for just a couple of moments, like it's about to turn night. But oh my gosh, there are so many enemies around right now. Like, holy crud, man, they're just all over the place. Okay, that Skulltula still has not appeared yet. It's about to switch over to nighttime, though, so any second now I should be good to grab that. Just gotta make sure, like, none of these freaking levers bother me while I'm trying to do so. Alright, you know what? I think I should be safe, so let's grab the hookshot real quick. Try and do this before we get into any trouble here. No! Stop it! Just leave me. Alright, you're a stupid crow. Just get out of here, man. Get out of here. Come on, please. Oh my gosh, come on! Just leave me alone! Alright, I'll take those hearts. Appreciate that. Freaking levers. They just don't stop. Alright, there's the boss lever. So you know what? After I get rid of him, I should be good for at least a couple of seconds so I can grab this dang Skulltula. Jeez, that was a lot harder than it needed to be. Holy crap. I'm glad that we got that, though. Alright, so now that that is done, we are pretty much ready to start the next temple. Now, I'm going to go inside right now, but I'm not actually going to start this temple. I'm just going to immediately leave because once we leave after going in at least once, it will trigger a very important cutscene for us. Past, present, future. The Master Sword is a ship with which you can sail upstream and downstream through Time's river. The port for that ship is the Temple of Time. To restore the Desert Colossus and enter the Spirit Temple, you must travel back through Time's flow. Listen to this Requiem of Spirit. The melody will lead a child to the desert. That's right, Owl, you fly away. And with that, we've learned the Requiem of Spirit. So yeah, obviously that song is a teleportation song allowing us to come back here as a kid, which we'll probably do in the next episode. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like or rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.